A bucket in the paint, that's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Outside check. There's the dish to Favors. Passes it to Heinrich. A second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in.
It's been a great day for them on the boards, Clark. That's definitely been a major factor in building this big lead.
And you know, from a number standpoint, the advantage might not be that large, but they have been manhandling them inside.
Parsons sets a screen for Jennings. Here's DeRozan. Uses the glass to finish the layup. DeRozan's got 6 points in the quarter.
If they're going to take tough outside shots, I mean, they're better off just firing from the three-point line.
Yeah, I agree with it. I mean, if you're going to be back there near the three-point line, you might as well take the three. Just step back and knock it down.
It's stolen by Valanciunas. DeRozan passes to Johnson. Parsons on the wing. Kicks it out to Jennings. 6 to shoot. And it's Johnson penetrating. Here's Valanciunas. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's on Nene. The Raptors have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Well, you look back at a season ago, this is a club that made 78% of its shots from the free throw line, so very comfortable with that stripe.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Kicks to Serafin. There's the screen. Brooks dishes to Beasley. Outside Williams. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Shot by Serafin, no good. Here's Johnson. He kicks it to Parsons. Johnson sends the screen for Parsons. Blanketed by the D, he fights to the rim for the layup. Parsons got 10 points.
Ran his man straight into that.
Second quarter ends in a tight one. Utah out in front, up by 4. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Jarrett Jack with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, he's seen the court so well tonight. He's made some phenomenal passes here in the game so far in that first half.
You know, some folks say he's not a playmaker, but he's dispelling all of that nonsense. Utah was such a fixture in the playoffs for so many years, almost decades it seems, but recently they've not been that kind of a team, and the work is cut out for this franchise to get back to being a playoff team.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So the Raptors 5 right now. Johnson is out there with Scola. Then it's Mills. Then it's DeRozan. And it's McGee in the center. And here is Shumpert. Favors with a screen on DeRozan. And it's Shumpert penetrating. A nice pick right there to get him right to the rack.
Boy, a pick was set at the perfect angle on the floor, and he used it nicely.
Well, that's a play we may see from them a few more times.
Why not? I mean, when it works, you go back to it. Make him stop you.
McGee sets the pick for DeRozan.
And for the Jazz and their outlook, they did have some flashes of brilliance to build on, but it won't be an easy turnaround.
Well, for the Jazz, Clark, it's going to be about being patient, continuing to grow as a team. I guess most observers would think.
No, without question. They just have to take it in small steps. Incrementally is the only way it gets done right when you're building a foundation with young, talented players. Nobody goes from worst to first in the conference in one season.
Outside Jack. Top of the key, Heinrich. Here's the three. Offensive rebound. And Favors kicks to Shumpert. Back to Favors. And the layup's good off the glass. Favors got his second basket of the game.
That rebound and the follow kind of typify what he's all about. Just gritty, determined play.
Heinrich against DeRozan. Johnson outside. Fires from the wing. No good off the back of the rim.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
Well, you get more rebounds, you get more possessions, more shots at the hoop, and oftentimes that decides the game.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Outside Jack. 6 to shoot. A drive by Shumpert. And he dunks it in right on Luis Scola. Oh, man, what a play.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, guys, who wouldn't like a raise of over 17 times their current salary? That's what Chandler Parsons received this offseason, going from making under $1 million a season to earning 3 years, $46 million. And Kevin, Parsons was a steal at his prior salary, but at $15 million a season, he'll need to continue to improve.
Still young with a very versatile game. Doris, thank you. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it.
Kirk Heinrich in his 12th season out of Kansas. Remember covering this guy in college. Still a quality defensive combo guard. At 6'4", tremendous IQ and anticipation really helps him at the defensive end. And he's, I think, a little underrated offensively, too.
Shumpert with the steal. Jack with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Heinrich against Johnson. Heinrich passes to Favors. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And Heinrich playing big numbers for the Bulls last season. Steve, his shooting percentages have started now to tail off over the last few years.
You know, I think his defense is really what keeps him on the court at this point, Kevin. Offensively, still a good playmaker and a decision maker, but he's not going to be a big scorer.
Some changes for Toronto. Valanciunas, who's checked in for JaVale McGee. Parsons comes in for Wesley Johnson. And it's Jennings in for DeMar DeRozan. And Jack, here we go. Passed in a nay. Good, and Jack gets the assist. And the Jazz lead by 7. Toronto's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. There's the pick. Jennings dishes to Scola. Jennings drives in. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Jennings has got 9.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
Tell you what, I love that fearless attitude.
Shot by Jack, wide open. Got it from 16 feet. 17 points in the game.
Easy little jump shot for him right there, guys.
Jennings against Heinrich. Jennings kicks to Valanciunas. He was all alone on that one.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
Favors with a screen on Jennings. Heinrich passes to Favors. And there's another one for the Jazz.
That is a very low percentage shot, Kevin, but it's the result they were looking for at the end of the day.
Scola, a screen on Jack. Mills dishes to Scola. And there's the pass to Mills. Shoots. And the rebound goes to Nene. Nene's got his 5th rebound in this one. Heinrich kicks to Jack. Outside jumper. Inside to Favors. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
Toronto calls timeout.
For the first time in a long time, it seems that the Raptors have a clear vision of where they are headed and are on the right track, and it helps when you know where you're going. You can definitely feel a sense of hopefulness and optimism around this team and among the fans.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Johnson comes in for Luis Scola. And it's DeRozan in for Patty Mills. Parsons attacking. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand, Jim. You're right.
If he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Brooks, the pass to Beasley. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end. Well, now they're just going to town on him.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
Nobody near Parsons. And DeRozan kicks to Parsons. Outside Jennings. Feeds it to Valanciunas. Excellent D there from Beasley. Jazz leading by 9. Williams kicks to Beasley. Toronto grabs the miss. Parsons got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. DeRozan dishes to Johnson. Here's Valanciunas. Beasley with the rebound. Beasley's got his 3rd rebound tonight. The drive by Brooks. And he gets it to go. And the Jazz lead by 11.
And that's 6 straight points now, guys, coming on the inside.
Yeah, taking it right at him. This is a great effort we're seeing.
There's a good screen. DeRozan. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. 1:05 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. 6 on the shot clock. Jennings drives in. Here's the 3. Beasley with the steal. Brooks with it. And Jennings picks him up defensively. And stolen by Jennings. Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down to 9 in the bucket from Wesley Johnson.
Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
The drive by Brooks. There's the bucket. Good. Brooks has got 4 this quarter.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
DeRozan passes to Parsons. It's blocked. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And stolen by Parsons.